Hello, 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 Aries. Aries. How are you guys doing? My name is Patti. I'm here to do your intuitive tarot from the 6th to the 12th of September. Welcome to those who are brand new to my channel. I hope you enjoy this. I hope something resonates with you. Being intuitive, it should, because depending on who's on the other side and wants to come through, it could be somebody you know. So also too, this is the new moon on the 6th or the 7th. The new moon's coming in, so you'll feel the energies if you watch this before the 6th. Between the 3rd and the 6th, and then the 6th and the 9th, it gets really strong. If you don't know anything about the moon, the energies get really, really strong before the new moon, and then they sort of begin to dissipate. However, during that time, it becomes strong, and depending on how close the moon is to the Earth and the Sun, the different energies that it puts off, and how strong they put off. So that's how we can tell from our highs and low tides as well. If we got really high tide, really low tide, how close the moon is to the Earth and that kind of a thing, or to the other planets as well. So we're going to get started here. I don't think I have any other announcement. I am going to do a new moon reading, but I just don't know when. So just subscribe, hit the bell. You'll know when I'm on. Hopefully I'll post a thumbnail here tonight or tomorrow. Usually I post them a week in advance, but I've just been busy with other things because I went camping for 4 days last week and I needed it. Oh my goodness. The energies are amazing. I went to a place, if you Google it, Mount Hood in Oregon, up that area into a lake called Timothy Lake. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So we're going to get started here. I am, for those who have been with me for a while and know my sort of pattern, I am going to switch it up a little bit this month because I'm getting so many low vibrational energies in these readings. I'm like, okay, what is going on here? Why is this so low vibrational? Why is there so much shadow work? What is going on? And it's for a lot of the signs. So I decided to do a current past energy this week or this month maybe. And it is basically from today previously for about 3 months. So what that tells me is sort of where you're stuck or where things may be happening that are just keeping you in a low vibration. So we're going to look at that. All right. And I am going to keep pulling the Divine's card. That'll never stop because this is divine driven, divine guided. And that card is already pulled. And what does that mean to you? Because nobody usually does it. I don't know of any other tarot reader that does it. Is the message for you from Divine. Hopefully this is a question or something you've been on the fence about, you've been asking Divine about, or maybe you're stuck, maybe you're struggling about something or someone, and this is hopefully your message and it resonates for you. All right, so we're going to see. Here we go, guys. I love that. Oh, somebody's got some choices to make. Somebody has some choices to make. Okay, so let me look at the numerology for a second. 6, 8, and 7. Definitely about a process. Definitely about what's going on in a process. Okay, let me see here. So, Divine's card to you is the Royal You. It is the number 7. And this number 7 has to deal with the potential you, anything to do with you or your ambition or what you're striving for. And the Royal You is this. It's very beautiful with a beautiful tiara on there. I just love her work. Love the illustration on these. So I'm going to read it to you real quick, at least give you a synopsis of it, real short synopsis of it. So do you know what it means to express your personal sovereignty in your life? It's about how you hold your inner sense of worth, integrity, and secure in your, oh my gosh. It's about how you hold your inner self worth and integrity, secure in your belief that you have a unique purpose. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are, and nothing outside you can challenge your authentic self. And the hard-won seat of aware that you have earned. Oh my gosh, I can't read anymore today. I've been reading too many readings. So you're the ruler of your mind and your being invited now to consider the discipline you need to apply to your thoughts. Are they consistent to the values and beauty of you intend in your life? Is it important? It is important now to keep your focus on what is right and good for you as well as others. Challenges in your life at this time, no matter how large or small, must be met with a measured response. If life sends you a challenge, can you speak up and set your boundaries with grace and surety? Calm intellect leadership is called for now. I can't speak worth beans right now. But anyway, definitely, this is about standing up for your boundaries and what you believe in. A lot of people are afraid to do that. Fear rules a lot of people's lives. Okay, so we got to be sure that we also have to know who we are in order to do that. I didn't know myself for many, many, many years because I was being somebody else, and I grew up being somebody else for somebody else, not for me. My inner side was crying to come out and be, who I was. I'm a spiritual being, and that's who I am. But I faked that for a long, long time, squished it for a long, long time, and I didn't have good boundaries. I didn't set good boundaries, and I let people walk all over me, and they took advantage of my kindness and things like that until I really woke up and I got slapped silly by Divine and said, "Are you tired of this kind of life?" And yes, sir, I am. So changed my life completely around. And know my authentic you now, and what I'm going to put up with and what I will not put up with. How about you? Do you already know what you're going to put up with? Do you know your boundaries? Are they healthy boundaries? Or are they toxic? Or are they low vibrational? Or are they very high intentionally with high integrity, morals, and values? Something to think about. All right. So your past energies, definitely, I think things were not coming together. I think things were the opposite of what was coming together. Okay. And this is also about a progress, about a learning thing. So you couldn't figure out for somebody, couldn't figure out why things were falling apart, why they aren't happening the way you want them to, or how fast they're wanting to. And you're focused in on that way too much. You have to focus in on just going with the flow because that's your current energy. And I can't make this stuff up, guys. I can't. This is just Divine way of doing his story. So ride the wave is number 5. It's not comfortable for somebody to just go with the flow. They're used to having some type of reins. They got that horse and they got to control it and they got to make sure that they have some control. And that's not comfortable. Definitely not comfortable for somebody just to say, okay, horse, you go. I'm just going to ride. A lot of people won't do that, especially if you got a wild horse. And the wild horse is you. You're out of control. Somebody's out of control. Somebody doesn't even know where they're going in their life. Somebody doesn't even know how to have control. But you are out of control for somebody because you don't know who you really are, the real you, the royal you, and you try to control other people because you're out of control. Does that make sense to anybody? Okay. So it is very it's not a comfortable feeling because it is very unstable. Okay, so we really want is number 5. See the number 5? Unstable. So we need to really just go with flow. Sit on the dolphin's back and just ride the waves. Try it. Try it. See what happens. You'll be surprised. You know what? Because then you're letting Divine take control and you're letting Divine run the show. And right now with the waning moon, if you're watching this before the 6th, before this new moon comes in, then what happens is this is the releasing moon. So you release control. Release control and let Divine take control and see where it goes. Because you're going to have a decision to make here in the future. Well, we always do, right? Patti, that's sort of general, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But however, this decision is going to bring you back to your old self or allow you to move on to a new self, higher integrity, high morals, high values, high self-esteem, high value, that kind of a thing. And you've got a choice because you've got a dark door and you've got a light door. Which path are you going to go? And you've got to acknowledge it because this decision is number 3, which is an acknowledgement. So there is something coming up. And the thing is the Divine wants you to make your decision on is your authentic you. whoever you are inside crying to get out because somebody is being somebody they're not, or faking it, or being a different person with their friends. Then they're a different person at work, and then they're a different person outside, and then they're a different person alone. Whoever the person is that's alone is your authentic you. Why can't you be that person? Because when you're faking it till you make it, it says come together, but it hasn't been. But if you allow it to and be your authentic you, it will. And then this choice that you will be having to make is easy. Okay. So I used to live in the world a very different way. Excuse me. And I used to, my life was chaotic. I lived in the world very chaotic. My world tumbled down and down and down and down and down until I sat in a place with my head down and I'm like, gosh, this is the worst of the worst. And Divine sat next to me and said, you ready? Are you done yet? How's this working for you? You going to keep going this way? I said, no, sir, I'm not. And you show me the way, you guide me the way. And I've always went where, I always try to go where he leads me. And that means, I mean, in this physical world, if he tells me to move, I'll move. If he wants me to stay, I'll stay. If he wants me to switch jobs, I'll switch jobs. And he shuts the doors and he opens the door. If he says, this job is ending, whether I quit or whatever, or he has the job leave like COVID, then he's got something more for me, and I follow it. It's spiritual following. It's not an earthly following. I don't follow people. They'll take me right off the cliff. Been there, done that. All right, let's go. Oh, let's see here. Let me look at the numerology for a second. Not very many. In fact, you guys have no major arcanas in your reading. So this is sort of a learning lesson. This is sort of something that needs to be looked into a little bit. So I think what's happened in the past here, things that sort of fell apart, had to be with somebody that you really cared about. And that's where it sort of threw you for a loop. Now, this doesn't mean that it has to be like, could be, like a grandparent. It could be somebody close to you that you really were intertwined with really good. Somebody who you cared and respected about. Could be a lover, but I don't see. It could be a lover, but I don't see that really. Might have been somebody that you were interested in and they didn't show you quite the same interest. And that might have thrown your value off. When you allow somebody to define your value, then you're still working on yourself. Okay, we teach that in coaching, but also if you haven't seen down below the sexual abuse, surviving, healing, and living with sexual abuse, I teach a lot about that in the healing part of learning where this comes from. But we put too much value into what other people think and say because they don't walk our shoes. They don't walk our journey. They don't walk in all our pain and our trauma and our PTSDs and all the sorrow that we've gone through. And we give them too much power. But this is definitely a relationship that we have the Knight of Cups. So maybe a message coming in because this is a message of the heart. So maybe a friendship that is coming back together, or maybe somebody you have known that is going to have like mind, or maybe you're meeting a new person that has much the like mind and maybe integrity and things like that. Please make sure this person that is coming to you is high vibrational. If you really think that, wow, we got a lot in common, but then they, got sort of a darker side, that can be big red flags for your future. Because those darker vibrations can be really strong. If you're weak, it can really just sort of suck you in. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles. Definitely want to not let go, but I'm saying to let go and ride the wave, because there is a door that needs to be closed for somebody, because you have a new door coming. Okay. So holding on to this to like dear life, you're holding on to something that has less value than what you're going to be getting. Okay, so you have the Knight, or you have the Ace of Wands, and you have the Ten of Pentacles, or Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? This is the last reading today. The Ten of Cups is about love. It's about what your heart wants, what you desire. Now, it could be a person, but it could be also, maybe if it's a pet, maybe it's travel, maybe it's whatever. However, this is definitely of the desire, and this person may want to accompany you doing that, whatever it is. Okay, because there definitely is an offering, and we have the Page, or we have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Knight of Wands. So there's a lot of communication, and then the Page of Wands, a lot of communication here. So there's going to be a lot of talk coming up. You really are going to just chatter it up with this person who has some very similar interests in you, but you can't control it, and you can't be somebody else you're not. You got to be you. Literally you got to be you. You cannot, because if you're not, it's not going to bring things together. Okay, it's going to keep it separated. All right. All right, let me see what else we got going. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Appreciate it. Those likes with YouTube help spread my videos out more. I appreciate it. Let's see here. We've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so we have a new energy coming through here. Definitely a new energy coming through. Somebody might be looking at getting a job, working on getting a job. Or trying to hold on to a job that is not working anymore. Oh, okay. So we've got somebody who's in transition, that they don't know if they should keep this job or go to this other new job. Definitely another new energy. That is definitely new energy. Or somebody's trying to help you get a job. One of those. So with this new possible. Okay, so this is another energy here. This has to do about work. I don't know who this is for. But we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, which is beautiful ending with this. This is probably your future decision making here. Okay, because it possibly has more money for you. Definitely has more money for you. It is going to take hard work, because whenever you start something new, you have to go into it learning. And once you learn it, you reap the rewards. So now we have 9 and 10. But this is also could mean a meaning that a good job may be ending, and that you're having to make a decision on another job. But there's somebody there beside you that's trying to help you with making that decision, because we have a confirmation of 2s. And that's about bringing something together. Could be also somebody saying, hey, I got an idea. We've been working on this. Why don't we go into it together and see where it goes? Please make sure that you have a backup plan financially, so that you can cover your bills while you're creating this. As an entrepreneur, trust me, you do not want to start something unless you have 6 months to a year in capital to make sure that all the bills are going to be met. When I first started, been there, done that. I had to get loans up the yin yang because I didn't do that. So for somebody, that definitely is a possibility. But something is coming to an end financially. Hopefully that's something that is a good thing for you, like a loan stopping or something of that nature. And now you can reap the rewards of having that extra money in your pocket. And then you're going to have to make a decision what to do. Don't go spending it all. Find out what it is that you want and have a goal with that. Okay, because the divine is actually doing this as a blessing for somebody. For another person, wow, you got a lot of nines. Something is ending. It's not there yet, but it is almost there, because we have the 9 of Wands and then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. We have a 10, we have 2s, we got 21, we got 3. So we have the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and then we have 2 9s. And we're at 20. I want to get clarification on this. Okay, let me get clarification. Can I get clarification on what is ending and what is beginning? Or is the 10 the start of something new? Let me think. Let me ask. Let me figure out how to ask this, because there's 2 9s. This has to do with really talking about something. Somebody's going to be sharing something a lot. It's that control thing, trying to release control. Okay, so let me see. What is ending is what I want to know. Is what is ending? You've got 2, 3 endings. There's a decision. Okay. That landed sideways. Hang on. Oh, okay. So I got the 3 of Cups sideways, and I have the 4 of Cups. So somebody's thinking way too much about something. They're not letting it happen. They're not letting it flow. So it's not going to be, it's not quite there yet, because you're not releasing it. I don't know what it is that's supposed to stop so that you can begin, but your celebration is on hold until you release it. So what is it that's supposed to be stopping? What is supposed to be going away? What is low vibrational in your life that is holding you back from being yourself? That's what's got to go. That's what's holding you back from all your rewards. Gosh. If it is a person that even that you think is like-minded, where did it go? It's like-minded and you both are really, but you got to make sure this person isn't low vibrational, because if they are, they're holding you back. Because this is very easy to do. When I was bodybuilding, a lot of people wanted me to keep staying with them and be around them, even though we were like-minded, but my life was going up. I was changing my life for the better, and they wanted to hold me back. Is that you? Somebody holding you back? I don't know. But definitely you're thinking about it way too much. And it's bringing you more anxiety. Somebody's got a lot of anxiety. Somebody's got a lot of anxiety that this is going to stop. It's actually a good thing. This is a beautiful thing, because you've got celebration coming up. When you release it, you will have celebration. People notice it and you'll have fun with it. Definitely will have fun with it. All right. Very, very mixed. Very, very mixed reading, because somebody just doesn't want to be, doesn't even know who they are. That's really hard. Been there, done that. Don't even know who you are. Don't know why you're doing things. Don't know why you're making the decisions you're making. Don't know why. And that's a hard place to be, guys. Been there. And then when you're making a decision and you're like, did I make the right decision? Because you don't know, because you don't know why you made the decision. You're just hoping you made the right decision. And it leads you maybe down the road where you shouldn't have gone in the first place, or, it's going to lead you back to trying to get back to the why in the road so that you can actually go up this way. Because when we go down the other way, it's like, okay, did I make the right decision? That's where doubt is. If you have doubt in a decision, then it's maybe not the right decision. Okay. Wow, something really wants to pop out. This is love and relationships now. Okay. Love and relationships. Okay, so we have the word Lord, about communication, praise, and dishonesty. It's also the number 7. Again, a lot of communication here, a lot of wands. So whatever you're doing with your partner, or if you're in a relationship, or if you're not in a relationship, this is what you should be doing for a person that you really care about, is just really talking to them, lifting them up, praising them, making them happy. Even if they've had a crappy day, lift them up. Lift them up. Dishonesty, this is going to be somebody who actually turns the other way and goes low vibrational. Your words are powerful, guys. Your words are really powerful. That's why I did that video down below. If you look in the descriptions, you know, low vibrational words, can't fail and try. Really, really important to sort of eliminate those as much as you can in your vocabulary, because they're low vibrational. They actually keep you stuck. They don't allow you to move forward. And it is a time for healing. Okay. It is a time for healing. So whoever you're with, maybe there is a lot of discussion to help a person heal. Maybe there is a lot of communication to let them know that it's going to be fine. Maybe it's a communication to let them know that things are going to be okay once things once they make a decision. Okay, and that they don't need to control everything. Definitely. It is a time of healing. This is a time of waning, releasing till the 6th, and then get ready to absorb after this new moon. Bring it in, abundance, bring it in. Definitely. But this is also a time that you need to really heal and know who you are. So, like in a lot of beliefs, you know, royalty, we are royalty. We are kings and queens. We are royalty. We are princes and princesses. We are royalty. And that you have to believe in yourself, that you have the power to be as a king or a queen. And you should think of yourself that way. And that you deserve the best honesty and truth and loyalty, and expect nothing less. Because when you do, then they very chance for manipulation, very much chance for lower boundaries, and we allow people to step on us. So think of yourself as a king or a queen. Which one are you? I'm a queen. And I do expect high integrity and morals and values around me in like minds. Again, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Like minds. And once you surround yourself with like minds of who you are, your life becomes more happier, more calm, more peaceful, more balanced. Mind, spirit, and body. So that is your reading, guys. I hope this resonated with you in some way or another. I hope you've got a lot of beautiful, beautiful things coming. You've got to learn to go with the flow. Stop controlling. Look for divine for your answers. And if you're not sure and you're doubtful about something, you better go back and ask why, because with divine, you'll be sure. With divine, you'll be sure. And if you're not sure, you wait. You just wait, because the divine's working in the dark. Okay? And that is your time for healing, when it's in the dark. But that sucks, Patti. It hurts. It's painful. Yes, it is. But healing, once you're healed, it's sort of like a wound. Once it's healed, it doesn't hurt anymore. But when it's open, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay? It's just like that. That's our hearts. That's our minds. Once it's healed, it doesn't hurt anymore. You still have the memories, but it doesn't hurt anymore, or it hurts a lot less. All right. I hope this helped you. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Bring a friend next time. I love it. But don't ever be shy to, I love people that are interact. That's why this is live. And we'll hit the bell so that you'll know when I'm on for the new moon reading. So don't forget to walk in absolute truth and love. And we will see you on the 13th. Okay. Bye-bye.